magnetic lights that stick on the bumper. Good idea. Cheap execution. Come along with us as we take these off and make these babies work. The saga of the tail lights for this RV that we picked up. According to the guy we bought it from, mice had chewed the tail light wires up in here. My father-in-law had given me a India scope. Yeah, you hook it up to your smartphone and then you can feed it up through there. Well, I did all that. Guess what? There weren't any wires in there. Anyway, he had already run the 4 wires that you need for the tail lights. He had already run those. The brake controller that actuates the brakes for the trailer, that wire was still connected. So we were able to use that. But he had run 4 wires back to the back, and he had just magnetic tail lights that he just set on the bumper back there. Well, I didn't like that. So I went in, we wound up buying a new control or new box.
Well, remember, yeah, we needed the cord because it was all spliced up or something.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I'll show y'all here.
It was pretty messed up. So anyway, bought the whole new setup back here, or up here, and then the wires that he had run from up here to the back, he just had like the little 4-prong that you plug into your truck. Anyway, it was all jacked up. So I took all that mess out and I used the 4 wires that he had run to the back, and they are right here. They go up.
There we go. Yeah.
They go up over here and then they come down into here, and I've got them landed inside of here. You can see them, the yellow, brown, the brown, yellow, the green, brown, green. So I've got all those landed up in here. Mice chewed through these 3 wires somewhere. And I have to hook it onto this right here.
Oh yeah.
Because we were able to fish
tape
all the way over to here. So I'll bring it over, and I'd really like to drop it in this hole. I wonder, how good am I?
Need me to put down on that?
Yes, I am that good. I haven't lost my touch.
There you go.
There.
We threaded it through there and came out the hole up here in the hitch.
Pro tip, whenever you're wrapping electrical tape to pull something or whatever, give yourself a little tag. I call it a tag. You just fold it over. It doesn't stick, and when you get ready to unroll it, you can just grab that and
unroll it easy.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end of this wiring job today, right?
Yep, for now. I'll be back at it as time permits. Then I went and took
Ouch.
That's what I got with the deal I bought, the plug and everything. Super, super handy. Super handy.
You have to keep that.
Yeah, well, I did. As you can see, I did. But
I meant for future.
yeah, well, so the wires that he ran to the back, I brought them up into the bottom here. I put a cord grip on it. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's a cord grip.
Okay.
It's sealed tight. So these go over here, comes up in here, goes up to the controller, and then from there they go down. When they go through that cord grip, they come right here, and they go into this piece of PVC pipe that he ran all the way to the back.
I see. Yeah.
Which, I mean, looking at some of this stuff, I would have done a little different, but hey, it was already done. So
Already
here we go.
done.
Yep. I'll go ahead and tie it up a little bit more. And if we want to walk to the back, I can show you what I did back there.
Okay. Okay, we're back here.
Yep.
Looks much better from the last time.
Oops. Like we've explained before, or possibly not before, but right now, up in the front, the trailer wires for the tail lights, mice chewed through it. Previous owner, he ran a new 4-wire from the front back here to the back to use these magnetic lights. I would prefer to use the real lights. So what I did is pulled the lights off, went down through here, popped out at the back end of it, and you can see I'll have to seal this hole up, but I ran a wire down here, and what I'm going to do is connect it to this, but I have to connect it up in here. And my thought is that if I just tag, because these lights, these wires here also connect all the running lights, so I can't just disconnect the previous wiring setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my new wire, take these handy little clips, oops, when you got your wires in there and then you force that down, it actually slices the insulation, and then it makes the connection.
Okay.
So that's how these work. And then make it all good, click that. And this wire is going to have to go to the black. I'm not messing with the white because the white is the ground. There. So some of these they already had on here, so since I'm just tagging our wire that I just pulled, this one,
Yeah.
I'm just tagging on to what actually
It's already there.
So if it's running the running lights or side lights or tail marker lights, whatever, that's what I'm doing. Then I'll be able to get rid of all this mess down here, and it'll be all nice and clean. And
So then these lights will actually work.
yes,
Okay.
if you watch that. Did they come on? Oh, it's not gonna come on until I connect that. What I did was I took these tail lights off. I don't have them off now, obviously. I
Got them put back on, but
because there was rain coming and I sealed it all up.
Right.
But anyway, what I did was I came up and broke into the membrane right here.
yeah, I don't know if we can see it. Yeah.
I got to seal that up.
Okay.
But anyway, I ran a fish tape down and poked a hole and brought the wires out and hooked the wires up here.
Okay.
Did that on both sides. All of the marker lights, all that kind of stuff,
Oh yeah.
they all tie in together. So I was able to do everything. Now, whenever I plug into my truck with the I think it's a 7-prong, that everything works. So
Nice.
it's all contained, it's all correct. I just got to seal that piece of membrane up.
So just sealing that with some caulk or something.
Well, you ordered the tape, so I'm gonna use the tape to seal all that up. Yeah, you got the underbelly tape.
Underbelly tape. I forgot. Okay. So then the tail lights.
Taillights are good.
They're done. They're good. We got lights everywhere.
Yep. Okay, guys. I hope this little tutorial helped you out. These babies here, don't need those any longer because these work.